Yo, what's up guys? It's your boy, Caliban Drucker, with another Demon's Mailbox video. So welcome one and all. Like I said, there were a few things I've ordered and there are things was waiting for. Hopefully you liked my last video with the Masterpiece Skyfire from Takara, Tomy, and Hasbro. Three companies I definitely grew up with and love. This, however, came in today from Ohio, from my friends at Mal's Magical Emporium, or Mal's Magic Emporium. So, you know, if you're in Ohio, stop by for a visit. I've said it before and I'll keep saying it. It sounds like a store just, I guess, sells gag magic tricks. I'm not sure exactly if they don't sell it or if they do, but they do sell a lot of collector stuff, a lot of old stuff. This, however, is not old. This is something I've been waiting for, and surprisingly, not surprisingly, they had it as the cheapest online. Surprisingly, they actually had it at all. So that definitely thanks goes out to Mal's. And as usual, bubble wrapped, very well taken care of. Bubble wrap. And I can already see the wording. So, for those who don't know, there are a few things I'm collecting. NECA's Gargoyles. Definitely want a NECA Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Shredder. A couple Shredders. One of the big things besides G.I. Joe Classifieds and Star Wars the Black Series I'm collecting is Thundercats. The Super 7 Thundercats. Right now I have Green the Destroyer, Mumra in his transformed form. There's only a couple more that I kind of want. Hammerhand, Mirror Lionel, just to have a Thundercat version. And I don't think the heroes would mix well with the bad guys, but you know. Mongor. Everything else is kind of wait and see. Possibly Hachiman. But this is another old cartoon that Super 7's actually working on. Silverhawks. And this is Moon Star. I am insanely excited. Unfortunately, for some reason, they haven't shipped out Series 1. So Series 1 consists of Quicksilver, Steelheart, the transformed version of Mon Star, and I believe Molecular. Series 2 consists of Bluegrass, Steel Will, Windhammer, and the non-transformed version of Moon Star. Look at this thing. This is the back. You can kind of see the emblem of the Silverhawks and the word. This is the front. For all the villains, you get this. For all the heroes, you get this Silverhawk symbol. It is, I believe the Silverhawks is silver. The mob is red. You can see Super 7, shiny. So it literally has a portrait of Mon Star, the non-transformed version of him, and a huge bio for him. Super 7 up there. But look at this thing. It's Mon Star with 2 extra heads. Jesus Christ. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 extra hands. And then the early version, or the prefabricated version of Sky Shadow, and a Sky Shadow with its wings wrapped around it. So the transformed version is something I also wanted both of these versions. That comes with the Sky Shadow with its wings open and several hands and Mon Star's cannon. You can actually buy his throne separately, which is a pretty big amount of money. So for the Silverhawks, definitely wanted both versions of Mon Star. Kind of want hardware. Possibly Mumble Jumble and Buzz Off. But I would love to get the evil clone for Quicksilver, Darkbird as well. But these things are incredibly nice. Both the Thundercats and the Silverhawks. and it's pretty hard to get as well. Like I said, for some reason they haven't shipped out the Series 1. They only have Series 2, which I think this is the only character that I kind of wanted. Series 1 possibly. I know they came out with the transformed version of Mon Star. I think they came out with Buzz Off as well as Molecular. Have to look into it, but definitely thinking of Buzz Off or the Saw Blade guy. And I definitely would love to see Mumbo Jumbo. The next, I believe, Series 3 will be Copper Kid and Stargazer. I'm not sure who will be the bad guys for the mob. I'm hoping the Hardware is one of them. Other than that, I expect possibly Mumbo Jumbo. If not Mumbo Jumbo, Melodia. Mumbo Jumbo could come out with that series though. And then we do need Flashback and Hot Wing, but honestly, I wasn't a fan of the Silverhawks after the original. Hot Wing was cool because he was a magician, and Flashback could travel back in time. And then, of course, the two new Silverhawks, Condor and Moonstriker. So, I mean, they could come out with Darkbird, hopefully. And since they did come out with the Thunder Tank for the Thundercats, I can just imagine them doing a Sprinter Hawk or a Mirage. Jesus Christ, that would be huge. But I am very excited for this thing. To get my hands on this is not something I thought I'd get a chance to. At least for the price that I got it for. Again, thank you, Mal. This would be great standing in front of the transformed version of Mon Star next to, or at least on a maybe top shelf above the Thundercats Mumra. It's weird. I believe Silverhawks only had like 20 something episodes. Thundercats, I believe, had maybe 40 to 50. I kind of wish more people knew about Silverhawks. Definitely wish more people knew about Thundercats. There is so many great old school cartoons that could definitely use a Super 7 or a NECA reboot. Uh, I don't know I forget who's doing the He-Man Masterverse series, but since they're doing He-Man, they're doing She-Ra. I would love for them to do Brave Star. I definitely would pick up both Brave Star and Tex Hex. So with Thundercats and Silverhawks kind of being in the same universe, kind of. They never had a crossover, although I kind of wish they did. That would have blown my mind. There was a episode in the new rebooted Thundercats that actually had Mon Star as a cameo. He-Man and She-Ra was always connected, of course, but you know, Brave Star was created by Filmation, and it did give off a He-Man and She-Ra vibe. Would have been great to see a crossover between them as well. With NECA, they're doing gargoyles, they're doing turtles. Kind of want to see what they can do with dino saucers. I would love for somebody to pick up the toys for Bionic 6. Could you imagine how that would look? Someone in the video game world has picked up the rights to Toxic Crusaders. I think NECA could actually pull off a great Toxic Crusader toy series. Looking at the turtles as well. There is so much things that can be rebooted and reintroduced. For me, another toy line that could be reintroduced from the guys who made is doing the Masterverse series could be Black Star. I would say also Thundar, the Barbarian. Toy line I'd love to see possibly Super 7 working on. would be Visionaries. I think they only have 13 episodes, but it was a good series. There is definitely so many things that could be rebooted and reintroduced. Uh, the guys who's making the Turtles could do Bucky O'Hare. I would love for somebody to pick up Mask. That would be kind of hard to, I guess, do though, because you would need the characters and the figures, or characters and the vehicles. The vehicles would be huge. There is literally a ton of toys and characters that somebody could redo and bring back. Centurions, Spiral Force. I mean, the list can go on and on. So let me ask you guys this. What would you like to see? What would you like? Which company would you like to see working on which toy line? Would be the big question. James Bond Jr.? I don't think. I really don't think that would sell too well. There was a lot of, I would say, figures, toys that would be incredible. You know, for a girl's cartoon, I kind of would like to see Gem and the Holograms. I don't know who would do that. Maybe Barbie. Whoever's doing Barbie. Mummy's Alive. You know what would really suck though? In humanoids. I remember having at least one toy. The guy with the green claws. Never had the monsters though, I don't think. But could you imagine somebody? I mean, the monsters would be huge today. Then again, the characters back then were, I believe, the same size as the characters today, 6 inches. And the monsters were made smaller. But I think I'd actually pay for a very detailed version of Decompose. Then, of course, there's, COPS, Central Organization of Police Specialists. They had some of the craziest criminals and cops. Imagine bringing those back. Again, those were, I believe about 5 to 6 inches as well. We definitely have a lot of things that I wish toy companies would be remaking for us collectors. But then again, that just means we'd be running out of money faster. Anyway, as you could see, I've started my Sivlerhawks collection, which is pretty exciting. I, Again, I don't think the Sivlerhawks will be, well, my collection will be too big. I think it will be about the size of my Thundercats collection, which might be 5 or 6 figures. Which probably will be the size of my Gargoyles collection. And there are 5 Gargoyles. I, I kind of want a couple of the other characters, so that might end up being about 9 or 10. I think my Star Wars Black series is kind of getting to the point where it's almost done. Life of a collector, right guys? Anyway, like I've said in my other videos, I don't know what's going to be taking place this weekend. I think this weekend might have something at the NEX. I think. For those that aren't military, NEX is literally the Navy exchange. There is supposed to be a collector's thing outside where anybody can go to. Honestly, the one thing I kind of wanted to show you guys, hopefully, which will give me the chance, is the toys inside of the military bases. It's not the greatest collection or the greatest place for collectors, but I know a lot of you can't go into it, so I wanted you guys to get the chance to see some of it. Definitely doing something on Sunday. Grabbing food, possibly downtown book off. Maybe. Whatever happens, if it's fun, you guys are coming along. So with that being said, I do have another mail box or mail in coming in. That won't be till the end of May though. Other than that, I might order something else in May. Sometime in May, we are having the Toy Expo again. Again, something to look forward to. Things are happening. So thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing. Thank you for being collectors. Hopefully, if you live in Hawaii, you're checking out some of these stores. If you don't live in Hawaii, when you come to visit, hopefully you check out some of these stores. Hopefully I can come up to the mainland and start visiting some of the stores you guys have up there. There are several stores that have piqued my interest, so we'll see how that goes. So be safe, guys. Have a great weekend. See you soon.